Today I'm going to give you walkthrough for the class 12 physical education yoga chapter. I know it's very confusing because I studied it myself, so I have few notes. I have tried to put all the contraindication benefits and drawbacks of the yoga on in the form of diagram. This I'll just give you a quick walkthrough. I have listed down few yogasana which are needed for knock knees and flat foot. So basically this is like all PE I have studied, and wherever the yoga comes in I have listed everything over here. And these are the main lifestyle diseases we are going to study. I have created the mnemonics for this. Along with the pictures, there were few pictures on the internet were not correct, so I have tried to incorporate the NCERT pictures in it. I have also tried to incorporate the stick diagrams. So let's start. We are starting from obesity, so I'm not going to spend your time much explaining on your obesity. You already know we can decide the obese condition based on BMI index. These are the BMI index. You can refer from here. So I have listed down the asanas which are beneficial to reduce the obesity. Here I have created the mnemonics. Tall fat kites play on the mats. Hobbies painting art during usual summers. So tall is Tadasana. Tadasana, kite for Kati Chakrasana, Pavan Muktasana, Matsyasana, Halasana, Paschimottanasana. So there, I believe there are two P's. So you can identify this P, and another P is play. So this have I in it, and this is also have I in it. So painting for Paschimottanasana and play for Pavan Muktasana. Then going forward, Ardha Matsyendrasana, Dhanurasana, Ustrasana, and Surya Vedana Pranayama. It's for summer, Surya Vedana Pranayama. So Trikonasana is not really given in NCERT, but I saw the PYQ on it, so I have just incorporated that Trikonasana is useful for obesity. So these are the diagrams for the yogasan, so you can directly you don't need to research anything. However, this particular image is incorrect. Here you need to fold your legs in a Padmasana, and then the upper body remains same. Rest of it is good, and you can I can give you more overview on this when we will go through these diagrams. Okay, so next going to the diabetes. So we know our insulin it causes because of the insulin, body doesn't create the insulin. I believe you can read the theory on it. I will just put these documents on OneDrive or Google Drive and share the link in the description box. So you need to study these symptoms as well. I saw the PYQ on these symptoms. Symptoms says that if I feel always tired, I have blurry vision, and I have my wounds doesn't get healed. So what disease I might be following? And there were multiple option. It was a part of MCQ. So just go through it and try to memorize it. Maybe I didn't create the mnemonics for this, but you can try it on your own. And maybe if I add it, I will if I create it, I will add it in the description box. Mostly I will create it though, but yeah, I'll add it in description box. The mnemonics for the diabetes is sweet cap wearing. So cap spelling is started with K to indicate the Kapalbharti. Sweet cap wearing Kit Kat shall go to play in US, create art and paint Bhujanga. Bhujanga means snake, right? While eating donut, supplying it to you and all mankind. She is really generous, so she is giving donuts to everyone. So coming back to asana, this is the list of asana. Cap for Kapalbharti, Kit Kat for Kati Chakrasana, there are 2 Ks in it, this Kit Kat and Kati Chakrasana have 2 K because, yeah, to differentiate Kapal Bharti and Kati Chakrasana basically. KA Kapal Bharti and Kit Kat KK for Kati Chakrasana. Shalabhasan, Shal for Shalabhasan, Go Mukhasan Go, and Pavan Muktasan for P, Ustrasana for US, and Art. Oh, I'm sorry, I was out of screen. So, Art is for Ardha Matsyendrasana, Paschimottasana for paint, Bhujangasana is for Bhujanga, it's very obvious. Dhanurasana is for donut, Supta Vajrasana supplying, Yoga Mudra for you, and Mandukasana for mankind. Okay. So again we will go through this asana in detail later. These are the images for all asana. I have replaced this image for Dhanurasana. No, I know it is not that clear, but again we will go through it in detail. I suppose you should be able to see it now. See, yeah. And rest of the asanas are good. This Shalabhasana I have replaced it too. Let me focus on that too. Shalabhasana. Okay, this is from NCERT book. So you can create the stick diagrams for this. We'll go through that again. Sorry for repeating that. Okay. The next one is for wearing cap. Give me a minute. Okay, this is for asthma. These asanas are for asthma. So the mnemonics is wearing cap. So going forward, what I did, I tried to keep the same mnemonics for the asana like cap. Here it was presenting Kapal Bharti here for diabetes. So I tried to keep it here as a cap for Kapal Bharti and created the same sentence. So we don't need to remember what mnemonics refers to which particular asana. For first, I think you need to remember a little bit, but yeah. Wearing cap, very hungry Anu. Anu is a noun. Goes to donut shop. If you don't remember this Anu name, you can replace it with any other name starting from A, which will be Anulam Vilom. So you can do that. So wearing cap, very hungry Anu goes to donut shop. Then follows a man quest to unhash Bhujanga in mountains in US. So yeah, my English is not that great, so I have searched these words. It will be easy to remember. Man quest meaning journey undertaken to improve oneself or humanity. By Himalaya mein chale jao. So again, I think you can go through this list of the asana, but I will still, if anyone wants to listen in, then I will just go through it. Bhujangasana, Urdhva. Okay, I think we should go through it in sequence. That will be easy. Yeah. K for Kapal Bharti. Cap very. V for Vakrasana. Anu for Anulam Vilom. Goes for Gomukhasan. Donut for Dhanurasan. Unman quest is for Uttan Mandukasan. Unhash is for Urdhva Hashtosana. Bhujanga is for Bhujangasana. Mountain is for Tadasana maybe. I somehow got the impression mountain looks like a Tadasana. So mountain for Tadasana. And US for Ustrasana. I believe Ustrasana is right. Yeah, Ustrasana. And these are the images for all the asana for asthma. I hope you will be easily able to get these images on Google. Just search for asana for asthma. This I have copied from the same one single web page. So yeah, it will be easy for you. The next one is for hypertension. Read about it. Read about the hypertension a little bit. There are PYQs on this as well. It is known as the high blood pressure. Is a condition where the pressure of the blood in your body vessel is consistently too high. Okay. So mnemonics for the hypertension is hypertension. Tensed. So I missed to mention that. But here I did what I did. In mnemonics, I have tried to incorporate something related to that disease. Like Wearing cap, very hungry Anu goes to donut shop and follows Unquest and Unhash Bhujanga in mountain in US. By the time she returns, she is breathing hard. So breathing means this is related to asthma. Let me highlight it. Yeah. Same here, I think here by diabetes it's for sweet, and in first one it's fat, tall fat heights. Okay. So the next one, hypertension, the mnemonics contains the word tensed. So you will be able to, you don't need to remember which mnemonics is for which disease. Tense Bhujanga. Tense Bhujanga gone on very straight mat, like hold like a corpse on mountain. His nadi went still. It makes me perform Uttan Padasan half-heartedly. So I didn't get any mnemonics for Uttan Padasan, so I made this up. I am performing Uttan Padasan in half-heartedly. Yeah. So yeah, Uttan Padasan, obviously Uttan Padasana. Tadasan is mountain. Ardha Hachasana is half-heartedly. It's Ardha mane half, that's why. Sitali Pranayam is cold. Cold means Sital in Hindi, right? Or Marathi or Sanskrit. Nadi means here his nadi went still, so it's a nadi shodhan pranayama. Makarasana is make, here make, and Shavasana corpse, Bhujangasana bhujanga, Saral Matsyasana is a straight mat. Saral man is straight, right? Mat meaning mat. Obviously, Go Mukhasana go. And again, these are the asanas. I have replaced this Kati Chakrasana again. The image was not matching with the NCRT, and rest of the images are good. You can take the printout of this page and refer this. Yeah, I missed the Vakrasana is very fine. So next lifestyle disease is back pain and orthosis. So it's usually affect the lower back pain and develop through the wear and tear as the cartilage. Yeah, I enjoy my pronunciation. Cartilage between the joint slowly breaks down. It leads to inflammation and pain. Because the pain is in the form of mechanical damage, it is typically more noticeable when you bend or twist your back. So it is more related to back we have considered. So I have added the back keyword in this. See here, horseback. Okay. The mnemonic says Bhandari. Again, this is a noun. So feel free to change the name starting from BHA. If you having difficulty to remember this name, this is my friend's name, so I just added it. Okay. Bhandari sat on a very straight mat. He checked Bhujanga's nadi, unhashing it. She gone to mountain in US, making half circle on horseback. So maybe instead of he, we can make it here she. Instead of we can make it here he. So he gone to mountain in US, making half circle on halfback. So half is, again we discussed that Ardha Chakrasana half, right? Ardha Chakrasana is half circle. So you might get confused with the half. We did some half in previous time, right? Half. Ardha Halasana. So because Halasana also starts from H, you can say half Halasana, Ardha Halasana, right? So Ardha Halasana is half-heartedly, and Ardha Chakrasana, Chakra mane circle, meaning half circle, you can consider for Ardha Chakrasana. Ustrasana US, Vakrasana is very, Saral Matsyasana is straight mat, Bhujangasana is Bhujanga, Go Mukhasana go, Bhadrasana Bhandari, yeah. Makrasana make, and Nadi Shodhan Pranayama is Nadi. So these are about this mnemonics is about the back pain and orthosis. Here back will indicate that one, and these are the asanas. All the asanas in this picture are correct. I have just added the Bhadrasana, it was missing in this picture. So yeah, Bhadrasana is for back pain. Supta Vajrasana, yeah, this is additional information. Supta Vajrasana is for rounded shoulder. So instead of going through separately for each disease and asana, I have listed out here few asana. which we learn in another chapter, right? For knock knees, it's a Padmasana and Gomukhasana, flat feet, Adhomukhasana and Vajrasana, round shoulder, Chakrasana, Dhanurasana, kyphosis, Dhanurasana, Chakrasana and Bhujangasana, lordosis, Dhanurasana, Halasana, Naukasana, and Paschimottanasana. Here I have added here Paschimottanasana and Viparit Karni Asana. So Viparit Karni asana is in between the Ardha Halasana and Halasana. So your upper back is touching on the ground and your legs are up. So Viparit Karni Asana. This is also used for lordosis. Scoliosis. This is not part of a NCRT though, but yeah, there are lots of asana answer NCRT. If they add it in one lesson, you will be just studying all asanas. So feel free to add it. If you don't remember it, it's fine. I don't believe you will get the PYQs on this. MCQs on this. However, on Trikonasana and Garudasana, I got the MCQ, which I didn't get this in Yogasana chapter, but it is Garudasana is for bonies, so maybe it is from that chapter, but I have also listed it here. So bonies is also called as Genu verum, and knock-knee is also known as Genu valgum. So the trick to remember is this is a gum, and this gum makes the knee stick together. So knock-knees valgum, and bonies Venu verum, whatever. Apologies for my pronunciation. You corrected. Anyways, that's not important. Ardha Matsyendrasana, Garudasana, and Ardha Chakrasana. Oops. Yeah. Ardha Chakrasana. These are for bonies. And this is the list of all asanas. And what I did, I have added the mnemonics which I used for this asana, because each and every asana we have considered in the mnemonics, right? So instead of creating the separate mnemonics for each and every asana, I have created the play or paint for common for the Paschimottanasana, and every time whenever it comes in Paschimottanasana, I have used the same mnemonic word in the mnemonics, so it is easy to remember. Anyways, common benefit, yeah, pranayama. So I have listed down some common benefits as well. So if there is any pranayama, it always increases your mental health and physical equilibrium. We will also go through the contradiction, but first benefits. Flexibility, just common for most of the yoga, whatever body part is stretched, you can just write include the benefit: flexibility, elasticity, relief, strength, and it stretches the muscle, or it opens up the chest, or kind of that. So whenever the chest opens up, it inhales, it allows lungs to take the more oxygen, so it is beneficial to increase the lungs capacity, and it is kind of gives relief or cure for asthma. Depends on what mnemonics we have. If it is a part of that mnemonic, say it cures asthma. If otherwise, it just mentioned that it is beneficial for asthma and increase the lung capacity. Contributing factor to give relief, cure the asthma. If you are not sure what benefit you give, then just say the improve. Maybe you're not sure about whether it improves the stretches, or if chest is stretching, then what exactly it does to the lungs. Then just says that improves the lungs functionality. No one can give you wrong on that. Not incorrect, right? Improves the function of abdominal organ. If your abdominal muscles are getting stretched during Ardha Matsyendrasana or any asana you're doing, then feel free to mention that. Abdomen muscle stretches and compress, then just mention it is a constipation, gives the relief from constipation and digestive system. Hair growth asana, wherever the head asana with the head down, like Ardha Mukhasana. So head is bending down, so it improves the blood circulation in the scalp area. So you can mention that asana is good for hair growth, like Parvatasana, simple, right? It stretches the hamstring, hip joint, and blah blah blah, whatever the muscles are getting stretched. Fat burning in abdomen area or torso, If it is a fat burning, this it's getting stretched, then it obviously helps in reducing the obesity. So if your side part of the tummy or the front part abdomen is stretching, just say obesity, help to reduce the obesity. Improves mobility is a common benefit. Again, asana like a gomukhasana, where the hands are getting stretched, you can say bicep and tricep muscles are getting strengthened, right? Posture improvement, yeah, wherever you are stretching your spine, any asana which stretches your spine and makes you sit in the straight posture, just say the improves posture. Open the chest, shoulder and heart. It is it's a benefit, just mention it. Butterfly pose and bhadrasana, wherever our legs are stretched apart, you can say it is beneficial for a reproductive system or menstruation. Just just if you are not sure how it helps in menstruation, just say that improves the menstruation issues, I mean help to cure the menstruation problems. Don't mention it specific if you are not sure about it, but it will make your 1 point. So pranayama, it is beneficial for sinuses, common anxiety, sinus anxiety, and I have written down some as well here. Anxiety, emotion, stress. So whenever there is a deep breathing technique comes in, just say emotion, stress and anxiety is it reduces the, again it improves improves balance. I have missed here balance. Okay. Contradiction, common contradiction, you can write, see whatever the asana we are performing, if that asana is giving benefit to some particular muscle, for example, while doing Pawan Muktasana, Paschimottasana, my back muscles are stretched properly, in here. It stretches the back muscles and improves the spine's flexibility. But at the same time, if people who have gone through the back surgery or slip disc or any back pain, currently they are going through some back pain, it is not beneficial for them. Now the same asana is for obesity, meaning it burns the fat in your abdomen, but people with hernia and pregnancy, pregnant people or people who have gone through some surgery for the abdomen, they cannot do that. So just looking at these asana, you can add a few common contraindications, and in exam they'll just ask you mention 4 contraindication, and no one can give you any wrong even though it is not mentioned in NCERT, because it's obviously true. So just use a little bit general knowledge, or the try to understand which muscles is working and what problem can happen. Like for Gomukhasana, we legs are folded, so people with the knee surgery cannot go for that asana, it is contraindication. So that kind of knowledge and a little bit reference to what muscles are getting used, you can refer and add the contraindications. Spondylosis is for spine, so I didn't know the meaning of this, so I searched it. Yeah. Pregnant, hernia, abdomen stretch and compress, just I mentioned this. Wherever your ass is getting stretched, say piles, is a contraindication for piles. Don't get horrified. It's I know it's a common word for teenagers, so yeah.
What?
Yeah, ass getting stretched. I kick your ass. Yeah. It's fine. Fine. I'm Sora, feel free to cut this, please, when you edit this. Contraindication, a surgery. Contraindication, a surgery of whichever part is compressed or stretched, it's a contraindication, as already mentioned. Flexation of knee joint can be useful to heal certain kind of weaknesses in knees, provided there is no ligament here. This is just I searched it on internet and copy pasted it, so you can make more meaning of it and try to add more contraindication or benefit accordingly. Head presses down with a little bit weight on it. It is not good for migraine. Migraine. We are not doing data migration. Yeah, it is not good for migraine. Very high blood pressure. If someone have very high blood pressure, the head below the chest or the heart level is not good for them, because for high blood pressure, the blood already is flowing in a more force than what is it needs to be. So if my heart level is up, then the blood will flow even with more pressure towards my brain, so it's not good for them. So it is, I have added this point in keep this as a last option. In worst case, if you are not able to find any contraindication and they are asking you mention 4 or 6 and you are out of it, then you can mention that, but don't prefer to mention it in a beginning. Okay. How this is pronunciation again? Scaled.
I wanted the process though, right?
Yeah, post
But
it.
step by step.
Come on, tell me how it is pronunciation.
I don't know.
Fine, whatever the word, just look at the word. And any yoga which gives stress on lower body. This is from NCRT, by the way, so you need to anyways remember this.
Okay.
Yeah, right. But I'm not giving any wrong pronunciation. Done already what I did. Okay. Any yoga which gives stress on lower body, symptoms of medical problem that causes pain, weakness, numbness, or tingling in the leg. Oh, so this is related to, so where people have a spine issue, and then vein which blood supplies blood in the for the legs, it gets compressed. So in that case this happens. So I have this symptom, so I know I need to take care of my weight and cannot go overweight. Otherwise, I will face this problem. So yeah, I am aware of this, but I don't know what is the pronunciation again. Spondylitis is a type of arthritis that causes inflammation of the spine and joint. So it is related to joint and spine. Okay, study. What is asked in PYQ? They ask procedure, do and undo. So do and undo is goes in pair. Like if you are asking, they are asking for procedure. Whatever the asana you are doing, just mention every small step in it. And when you are doing it, you are here. Your asana is done, and now when you are coming back to your normal position, right? Just reverse all the steps, and then you will be coming back to the normal. So whatever is done in that sequence, reverse that sequence for the coming back to the position. If you have a time, the steps are really less, then do it. Otherwise you can just say that the reverse the sequence in the opposite of direction and come back to the supine position or samasthiti position, whatever, right? Try to use this supine, samasthiti, and the shavasana position name, prawn laying position names, so that your PE teacher will know that you have actually studied the NCRT. And even though
Then practical as well.
yeah, and even though you don't remember it, don't worry about it. Just explain it how supine position is. Lie down on your back or lie down on your tummy and come back to the beginning position. That also works. So no need to stress. I don't think anyone stress about PE, but yeah, no need to stress. Yoga is awesome chapter if you know mnemonics. Supine position is lie down on your back. Samasthiti is balance position, and prone laying position is lie on your stomach. Okay. Oh gosh, it's a long video. So high BP. This is from Internet Fact. I thought you will be able to add some benefits. Okay, so this I already explained. The head position or the yoga position which inverts the body. High BP, it is not good for the high BP people. Thyroid, whatever the yoga or whatever the asana where your neck is stretch in a horizontal position, not up down, but in the left. If you are looking at the left, you are looking at the right, your throat's windpipe is, if it is stretched, this is the thyroid gland. It gets something happens, I'm not a yoga teacher, but if it's stretched, then it is beneficial for thyroid, and you can add that in your benefit. Like Vakrasana puts the neck muscle to work, it activates thyroid gland. This is from internet, so I got this from the sentence that if it is neck muscles are working, then it activates the thyroid gland and thus ensures the balance hormone level in the body. So you can also add this hormone position point here. And yeah, this is FYI to remember this point, so you don't need to memorize it. I hope it will reduce your memorization. And here you go. What I did here, I had printed I have copied all the images from the NCERT on the one page, A4 size page, and I didn't give them name. So once you study the yoga chapter, you can take this print and name all the asana by yourself, so you will know that this asana is called this, and it will be easy exercise for you. So maybe I will add it in the Google Drive, share it with you. So Garudasana, details are not mentioned in the yoga chapter, but it is mentioned, as we have already discussed. Garudasana is good for knock knees, I think. Now wide bow knees, yeah, our bow knees are apart, right? So in Garudasana we are squeezing them together. So Garudasana is used for knock knees. Sorry, bow legs. Okay. So I have just added the point here. Search it, you will get this image on the internet, no big deal, right? Same with this. Adho Mukhasan, this is good for obesity. This is a PYQ. Trikonasana is good for obesity. This is a PYQ question. It is not mentioned in the chapter. As I mentioned, I have also added this image over here because it was in PYQ. But yeah, and just remember it. It is already there in mnemonics, so it should not be. No, I don't know. No, Tadasana is there. Tall, testy, Kit Kat. So if it is not there, Tadasana is there, and Trikonasana is not there. So what I'll do here, I'll just add tall, testy, right? Tall, TASTY. Testy, tall, fat kites play on mat. So I hope you will remember it. Testy is for Tadasana. Okay, TASTY. Testy is from Tadasana, and here we can make tall. Fine. And I will remove this too. Okay, we will go to our next interesting part. Ye wala. Here you go. So I know it's a headache or remembering all the contradiction, indication, benefit, procedure, everything. So what I did, I have took the print and I tried to incorporate everything on the image itself, so you will remember it just looking at the image. So there should be some color codes you should know. I tried to use yellow for wherever the muscles are getting stretched. You can mention it in the benefit, and wherever the muscles are getting strengthened, I mention it with the green. And whenever the chest wide opens, so this brownish orange color is for whenever the muscles are getting opened up, right? See, so these are some common things. BP is, I have mentioned the BP as a BP keyword, contraindication. Okay, for BP it's a contradiction. Whenever it's a standing position, blood supply goes down. It should be contraindication for low BP, because if I'm standing position, low BP will not let the blood push upside. So low BP के लिए ये problem बन जाएगी. Slip disc, whenever you are bending back side, not front side, back side, you can add any asana which makes you bend your back in the back side. You can add the slip disc. If people with the slip disc or minor or the back pain, severe back pain, should not do this. Okay. Neck horizontal stretch, it's a thyroid gland activation, as I already mentioned. You're not able to see this. Okay, fine. So here, neck muscles are getting stretched, horizontal position, then the thyroid glands get activated, as we saw the picture. So you can add that benefit. So I have added few common surgeries. Abdominal, I have mentioned A, abdominal, hernia for H, pregnancy for P, P for pregnancy. Yeah, Shavasana is also called as a corpse pose. I have mentioned it on purpose. I'll explain why. Okay. So this is Tadasana. There is another name for Tadasana which is asked considered in PYQ. I don't remember, but whenever you go through the PYQ, try to search that name. I thought initially it was Parvatasana, but it turned out it isn't. So search about it and just pay attention to the different name of the Tadasana, any asana especially if it is asked in PYQ. Okay, PYQs are important. Go through it. It will give you idea what is asked in the question paper and how you can prepare yourself to फेंकने के लिए उसको. Anyways, so Tadasana, stand up in the normal samasthiti position. Then here I have mentioned, let me take the pen here. I have mentioned you are standing in the normal position. It begins with it. Then inhale and slowly raise your toe. When you are inhaling, your arm goes up. You are holding the arms up here and looking at your see, now this is a contraction. Okay, I forgot the name. This is kind of a difference I found in the image and description in NCERT. Here the image shows that you are looking at the palm, but in the steps in NCERT it says that keep your eyes in front straight and one point. So feel free to mention anything, they can give you wrong. But if I will say just don't mention anything because it is not the explicitly asked question, and even though you are mentioning the procedure, just skip that point. If it is wrong, why to mention it, right? So inhale and hold this position, then slowly exhale and come down and keep your toes in the normal position. So there are some funny indication should help you to remember. So this guy is pooping, this is not good for. So whatever is mentioned in the red pen is a contraindication. Green pen, it says the benefits for you, right? So let's go through the benefits first. It strengthens, right? It strengthens the arm muscle, chest muscles, legs muscles, right? And it now it is in standing position. You can say it improves the body posture, it corrects the body posture. It is breathe in, breathe out. In the procedure here you can say that the distance between the leg is 10 centimeter, and underline it, make sure you underline it so teacher knows that you have actually gone through the steps as well. Okay, and memorize it. So in the red there are contraindications. This Tadasana is not good for the people who have migraine, neck pain. So back is a benefit. You see, back pain reduces is a benefit because you are stretching your pulling your leg hands up, so it is stretching, giving a good stretch to your spine, so it reduces the back pain. But at the same time, people with the severe back pain or the back surgery, they cannot do this. So this is a pro and con for this asana, and you can make up like this in between if you don't remember. Okay. This guy is pooping, it is in red color, so this cannot be done in the diarrhea situation. And and this asana is not good for high BP. So again, it maybe because we are turning our head down, I don't know. It disapproves the theory which I mentioned earlier, but as per NCERT, it doesn't let the BP people with the high BP should not do this. Now see, in a flat feet chapter, if you remember, they have mentioned flat feet can be cured if you are walking on your toes, right? So this is not mentioned in the yoga chapter, but in this asana you are standing on your toes, right? And I believe it will be helpful for flat feet as well. If someone asks this tricky question, or if you want to add it, just mention it with reason, because you are standing it on the toes and flat. It is good for flat foot to cure the flat foot. So Tadasana is good for it. So if you are planning to add that point, add the explanation as well. Okay. The second one is, let's go, I don't remember how, here, let's go here. Pavan Muktasana. No, not, it's a Kati Chakrasana, right? Kati Chakrasana. In this again, distance between your feet should be 2 to 3 feet. Okay. And you are standing in the balanced position. Why? If you want to remember it, why the distance is more? Because in this position, you see, in Tadasana you are in steady position, and in Kati Chakrasana you are not in steady condition. I mean, you are going to move your upper body, right? So you need to balance your body. If you are keeping your legs together, it will be very difficult to balance your body. So keep the 2 to 3 feet distance in your body, and then exhale and twist. So when you twist, I have highlighted the palm here. Palm should be touching your shoulder, meaning it should face your body. Okay. And the same with the another hand. When it goes and touches your another part of another side of your abdomen. It should touch, the palm should be facing to your body. Okay, and reverse this position. So you are twisting here, exhale, twist, inhale, again twist, exhale, another side, you twist on the another side, and again inhale and come to the samasthiti position. So here I have mentioned samasthiti position, and this is your one round. Okay, so in this, see, these are the green things. It strengthens your muscles, back, it strengthens your back. See, spine ka flexibility badega, right? You are moving your spine, so it will improve the flexibility of your spine. Abdomen muscles will be strengthened, hand muscles will be strengthened, leg muscles will be strengthened. And oh, seriously, I wanted this video to be very short, but yeah, it doesn't look like it is going to be short, but I'll cover everything. That's the good part. Okay. And because your abdomen muscles are getting stretched and back muscles are getting stretched, if you have a slip disc, don't do this. If you have a pregnancy, his tummy is up, he's guy, but his tummy is pregnancy. I hope you can do that, but yeah, pregnant women cannot do that. People with hernia cannot do that, and slip disc people with the problem with slip disc cannot do that, because it stretches the abdomen muscle. It improves your digestion system. That's why you see he is pooping in a green color now. So this is good for constipation. Voila. Here, Matsyasana. So in Matsyasana, see, whenever you are explaining the steps to do any asan, start with the three position what we discussed. Which are the three positions we discussed? Here you go. Samasthiti, then I forgot. Yeah, supine position, samasthiti position, and prawn position. Okay, so if all these are samasthiti is standing position, supine is lying down on your back, नॉर्मल होते हैं ना अपन वैसा, और प्रॉन इज लाइक टमी पे सो जाओ बेबी. Okay, so whenever you are writing about the step, if someone asks you to write the procedure, start with this position. It gives a good impression. If you can don't remember, don't worry. As I said, just lie down on the floor in which position? Oh gosh, my memory is like a starfish memory. Yeah, pranayam. Whatever. Okay, lie down on your in supine position, then leg ko straight karo, body ko relax karo, then hand should be straight, then slowly bring your leg up and touch and hold your legs with your hands. When you are lifting your head, see here, breathe out, arrow hai idhar, hai na, तो breathe out and lift your head up. नाउ दिस टू एरो इंडिकेट्स, उसको ना रोल करना है ऐसे बेबी की तरह, वो छोटे बच्चे करते हैं ना, रोलिंग. या फिर जिम में जाओगे तो यू रोल इन द पवन मुक्तासन, सो दैट इट गिव्स अ गुड मसाज टू योर बैक. सो रोल इन दिस वर्टिकल पोजिशन एंड ऑल्सो रोल इन अ हॉरिजॉन्टल पोजिशन. So I have given this arrow roll, and what does it do? So this is also called as Pavan Muktasan is also called as something air free or something asan. Let me see, Pavan Muktasan, wind removing asana. सी, तो दिस इज़ कॉल्ड विंड रिमूविंग आसना फॉर अ रीज़न, क्योंकि इससे गैस निकलते हैं. एंड दिस इज़ द गाय इज़ पोपिंग इन ग्रीन, सो इट इज़ गुड फॉर कॉन्स्टिपेशन, बट एट द सेम टाइम it is not good for piles, people who have piles, people who have a hernia. See here, wherever your tummy is compressed, it can people with hernia, pregnancy, and stomach surgery cannot do this, right? So A is for abdomen surgery, pregnancy, and hernia. APH is not allowed for APH people, fine. And it compresses your yeah, here I have written baby, see. Okay, the yellow part, it says that it is stretching your muscles over here. See, neck muscles are stretched, back muscles are stretched, and then abdominal muscles are stretched. That's why this asana is for obesity, because it stretches your abdomen muscle and burns the fat. You can feel free to add this benefit. From mnemonics you will already know which asana comes under which category. It will create your one benefit at least. See, good for obesity. Then because tummy is getting pressed, your ये क्या है ना, digestive system increases. See, this is the arrow, this arrow, and this is digestion. Fine, increases, and that's it. I think it is good enough for one asana, right? Now this is for Matsyasana is पद्मासन डाल दो, सो जाओ, बैठ जाओ, पद्मासन डालो slowly, and then slowly lie down and lie down in the Padmasan, okay, and make sure your all weight is coming in your elbow. इधर weight लिखा है, देखो ये here blue में instruction है अपने, हाँ, weight should be on the elbow. neck थोड़ा सा bend कर दो, and your neck muscle will be stretched. So देखो यहाँ पे अपना चेस्ट ओपन अप हो रहा है. सो बिकॉज इट इज़ ओपनिंग अप चेस्ट, लंग्स का O2 कैपेसिटी बढ़ जाएगा. अस्थमा के लिए भी अच्छा रहेगा ये. इट विल, इफ़ इट इज़ नॉट इन द लिस्ट ऑफ अस्थमा, जस्ट से दैट इट हेल्प्स रिड्यूस अस्थमा एंड ब्रीदिंग प्रॉब्लम. अपना टमी जो है वो स्ट्रेच हो रहा है यहाँ पे. तो प्रेग्नेंट वुमन हर्निया APH ग्रुप में आ जाएगा, राइट. एंड देन बैक के मसल स्ट्रेच हो रहे हैं, राइट. सो स्ट्रेच भी हो रहे हैं, बट एट द सेम टाइम सर्जरी वाले लोग कर भी नहीं सकते, तो उसको रेड लाइन भी है. तो यहाँ पे नेक मसल स्ट्रेच हो रहे हैं. इट्स अ बेनिफिट एंड इट्स अ प्रॉन एंड कॉन्ट्रा इंडिकेशन, बिकॉज नेक, जिनका नेक सर्जरी हुआ है, दोज पीपल कैन नॉट डू दैट. अगेन BP के लिए नहीं कर सकते, बिकॉज हेड इज़ डाउन, गोइंग डाउन फ्रॉम दी हार्ट. एंड माइग्रेन, क्योंकि अपना सर पे बहुत प्रेशर आ रहा है ना, तो माइग्रेन भी नहीं होगा. माइग्रेन के लिए भी नहीं कर सकते इसको, ठीक है. देन हलासन, या हलासन के इसमें अपने पास दो आसन है. एक है अर्ध हलासन, एक है वो जो कौन सा बोला था हमने, विपरीत करनी आसन, और एक है हलासन. तो स्टेप बाय स्टेप में करेंगे. तो पहला करेंगे अर्ध हलासन, दूसरा करेंगे विपरीत करनी आसन, एंड तीसरा करेंगे हलासन, पूरा हलासन, ठीक है. तो हलासन में क्या होगा, नॉर्मल पोजीशन में सो जाएंगे हम लोग. कौन सा पोजीशन है अपना भाई, बोलिए में नाम आपसे, सपाइन पोजीशन में सो जाओ, ठीक है, सपाइन पोजीशन. देन स्लोली इसमें ना ऐसे ही फालतू लिखना है कि पहले अपने लेग्स 30 एंगल पे लाओ, फिर 45 पे, फिर 60 पे, फिर 90 पे. अरे भाई वैसे ही करेंगे ना, अभी डायरेक्टली थोड़ी पीछे लेके आएंगे, लेकिन लिखो, स्टेप्स में लिखो, ठीक है. फिर वंस योर लेग्स हियर, देन स्ट्रेच योर लेग इन द बैक साइड. एंड ये जो हाथ है, इसका इमेज NCERT में ऐसा दिया है, स्टेप्स में दिया है कि हाथ को ना हेड के ऊपर इंटरलॉक कर देना है. तो इफ़ यू वांट, जस्ट राइट इट डाउन, इंटरलॉक योर हैंड्स ऑन द टॉप ऑफ योर हेड. तो इसमें क्या होगा, अभी दिस इज़ द प्रोसेस हो गया. अभी देखो इसमें ग्रीन पुप कर रहा है, तो माने कॉन्स्टिपेशन के लिए हेल्प हो जाएगा, ऑब्वियसली होगा. देखो टमी प्रेस हो रहा है, तो डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम इंप्रूव हो जाएगा, गैस की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगी, राइट. देन जो अब्डोमेन के मसल्स है वो भी प्रेस हो जाएंगे, कॉम्प्रेस हो रहे हैं अच्छे से, तो ओबेसिटी के लिए फैट बर्न हो जाएगा इससे. ये जो लेग्स मसल है, व्हेन ट्राई टू डू दिस आसन, एंड दिस गिव्स अ रियल गुड स्ट्रेच टू दिस legs muscle and back muscle. So it is really good for leg, it gives a proper stretch to your back and your leg muscles. But if anyone have problem with the back surgery or slip disc problem or neck surgery, they are not supposed to do that, okay. And obviously अपना APH group आ ही जाएगा यहाँ पे भी, APH group, ठीक है. देन अगेन बेनिफिट इसमें आ गए. अगर हाँ, NCERT में और एक चीज़ मेंशन है कि इफ़ फॉर बेटर बेनिफिट, इफ़ यू परफॉर्म भुजंगासना आफ्टर डूइंग दिस हलासन, इट गिव्स अ बेटर बेनिफिट. अभी उन्होंने मेंशन नहीं करा है कि कौन से बेनिफिट देता है, बट इट कैन कम इन MCQ. सो जस्ट पे अटेंशन. काश. नेक्स्ट वन इज, and this is good for lordosis as well. So what I did, I have added those problems here as well, where this one which we already gone through, so that you don't need to study separately for them, right. मुझे तो लगता है भाई निमोनिक्स कर लोगे और ये भी कर लोगे ना, चिट्टा पट्टा एक वाला, तो भी चल जाएगा. पश्चिमोत्तासन, हाँ. तो अभी नॉर्मल पोजीशन में बैठ जाओ, पैर सामने करो, फिर हाथ से अपना पैर पकड़ने की कोशिश करो, स्लोली बेंड करते करते. ओके, व्हेन यू बेंड डाउन, ऑलवेज व्हेन यू आर बेंडिंग डाउन टूवर्ड्स योर टमी, ऑलवेज ब्रीद आउट. ब्रीदिंग एक्सरसाइज जो भी है, आप अगर स्टेप्स पूछे हुए तो यू मेक श्योर यू ऐड सम ब्रीदिंग टेक्निक एज वेल एंड अंडरलाइन इट, हाईलाइट इट, टेल योर टीचर दैट यू आई नो हाउ टू breathe when you do this yoga position. So you will earn the better marks and better impression on your teacher. So अगले वाले क्वेश्चन में थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर हो जाएगा तो अच्छा मार्क्स मिल जाएगा. तो whenever you are bending down on your tummy position, first position, tummy is getting compressed, always breathe out, क्योंकि हवा पेट में हवा रहेगी तो पूरा टच नहीं कर पाओगे ना, तो breathe out. Okay, then what it does give, ये देखो ये अपना stick diagram है. So yeah, I missed to say but I'm sure you are already noticing it. I have added the stick diagrams over here. Here this is the stick diagram. Breathe out and legs जो है, इधर क्या लिखा है मैंने, legs 10 सेकेंड के लिए होल्ड करने के लिए बोला है. ठीक है, अभी इसमें ओके, नी स्ट्रेट होनी चाहिए, ज़मीन पे टच होनी चाहिए यहाँ पे. अभी ये जो है ये मसल को अच्छे से, येलो पार्ट जहाँ पे भी है इट इज़ गिविंग प्रॉपर स्ट्रेच, माने बैक को स्ट्रेच दे रहा है, टमक को, एब्डोमेन मसल स्ट्रेच हो रहे हैं एंड योर थाइज मसल जो है वो भी स्ट्रेच हो रहे हैं. ठीक है, थाइज अपर हो जाता है, इसको क्या बोलते हैं, हाउ कैन आई फॉरगेट दिस नेम, सॉरी इसको क्या बोलते हैं, ये मसल को क्या बोलते हैं हीरोइन, हैमस्ट्रिंग, ये वाला हैमस्ट्रिंग स्ट्रेच दे देता है. फिर दिस ग्रीन इज स्ट्रेंथनिंग दिस मसल्स. ओके, तो नेक मसल स्ट्रेंथनिंग होगा, बैक मसल स्ट्रेंथनिंग होगा और लेग्स का मसल भी स्ट्रेंथनिंग होगा. एट द सेम टाइम ये रेड लाइन है, इट शोज़ कि भाई तुम्हारा बैक सर्जरी हुआ है तो मत करियो. देन अपना APH ग्रुप जो है वो APH ग्रुप यहाँ पे भी आ जाएगा. ठीक है, लॉर्डसिस के लिए ये भी यूज़फुल है. ठीक है, तो ये तीनों भी देखो लॉर्डसिस के लिए यूज़फुल है. एक हलासन है, पश्चिमोत्तासन है और ये है विपरीत करनी आसन. ठीक है, तो तीनों तो भाई लॉर्डसिस के यहीं पे हो गए तुम्हारे, ये वाला. अर्धमत्स्येंद्रासना, अर्धमत्स्येंद्रासना में क्या है, ये देखो ये पोजीशन है, इसको तुम बोल लो पहले से शांति से बैठे हो तुम लोग, सुखासन में बैठे हो. देन लेग यो फोल्ड, तो पहले तो लंबे पैर करके बैठ जाओ, फिर फोल्ड योर लेग्स, देन कीप दिस, दूसरे पैर का जो फीट है कीप इट नियर द नी ऑफ अनदर फीट एंड देन होल्ड द फीट ऑफ द right leg with the left hand and then twist the body. When you are twisting the body, breathe in, breathe out. Whenever you are twisting your abdomen muscle, compressing them, always make sure you exhale. Okay, so when you are exhaling and then try to exhale more, keep breathing, then after that keep breathing, and with every breath you make sure you are stretching it. See, you are stretching it more and more. Fine. So what does it give? See here, यहाँ पे अभी देखें तो ये अपने इस वाले इसको स्ट्रेच दे रहा है, तो यू कैन ऐड थायराइड का प्रॉब्लम ही पॉइंट हियर, राइट, क्योंकि थायराइड ग्लैंड को स्ट्रेच कर रहा है ना. नेक मसल स्ट्रेच हो रहे हैं, यहाँ पे देखो येलो में दिखा है तो मसल को स्ट्रेचिंग मिल रहा है. कौन से, शोल्डर स्ट्रेच, शोल्डर, नेक, देन एब्डोमेन मसल हो रहे हैं, स्पाइन को अच्छे से ट्विस्ट मिल रहा है, माने फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी बढ़ रही है. देन ये ग्लूट मसल्स है उसको भी स्ट्रेच मिल रहा है अच्छे से. एंड यू विल ऑल्सो, योर हैमस्ट्रिंग मसल्स विल ऑल्सो गेट स्ट्रेच हियर. आई डिड नॉट मेंशन इट बट हियर. Okay, in the green thing it is strengthening your muscles in the glute and hamstring. Then your abs are also strengthening. Digestion system increase हो रही है क्योंकि वो ये दही बनाते हैं तो करते हैं ना अपन, जाने दो यार, आई फॉरगॉट द नेम. एनीवेज, वेर एवर योर एब्डोमेन मसल आर ट्विस्टेड और कॉम्प्रेस, तो तुम्हारा डाइजेशन सिस्टम जो है वो इम्प्रूव होता है, राइट. तो डाइजेशन इम्प्रूव हो जाएगी. इट इज़ नॉट गुड फॉर हार्ट सर्जरी, पीपल हु हैव गॉन थ्रू द हार्ट सर्जरी. आई हैव नो आइडिया वाई बट इट दे हैव मेंशन इट. प्रेग्नेंट एंड हर्निया वाले लोगों के लिए नहीं है ये, यहाँ पे नहीं है, इतना ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस नहीं आता शायद इसलिए. बट जो लोगों का सर्जरी है दे शुड टेक प्रिकॉशन, ऐसे आप ऐड कर ही सकते हो. ओके, देन this is good for kidney and indigestion. Yeah, indigestion I have added. And kidney के लिए, kidney functioning के लिए it improves the kidney function, ऐसे लिख दो. ठीक है, अभी इसमें क्या हो रहा है ना, स्पाइन का सर्जरी हुआ है तो नहीं करना है. देखो रेड बार कर दिया मैंने स्पाइन को क्योंकि पीछे से दिख नहीं रहा है ना. हाँ, एंड देन हार्ट का सर्जरी है उसको भी, देखो ये हार्ट है, इसका सर्जरी है, यहाँ पे लिख दिया है कि सर्जरी के लिए नहीं चलेगा. ये स्टिक डायग्राम है, फॉलो इट, प्रैक्टिस योर स्टिक डायग्राम्स. काश तो कैसे पढ़ाते हैं यार ये टीचर लोग, इतनी देर बात करते हैं. एनीवेज, धनुरासन. धनुरासन इज़ गुड फॉर काइफोसिस, लॉर्डसिस, राउंड शोल्डर. ये वाला तुम्हारे 3 तो बेनिफिट यहीं पे बन गए यार दूसरे वाले चैप्टर के. फिर तुम ऐसे लिख दो, ये स्ट्रेंथनिंग कर रहा है, राइट. मैं अभी प्रोसेस नहीं समझाती हूँ, तुमको थोड़ा सा आइडिया आ गया तो उसको लेक्चर को बिनकामा से बेकार से बढ़ाते नहीं है। तुम खुद के मन से लिख लियो कि नॉर्मल वो पेट टमक वाला पोजीशन कौन सा है, अपना प्रॉन पोजीशन पे सो जाओ, फिर पैर ऊपर करो, फिर बॉडी अप खींचो। तो ये अप खींचोगे तो ऑब्वियसली यहाँ पे स्ट्रेच आ जाएगा, राइट। तुम्हारे हैंड के मसल विल हैव गुड स्ट्रेच, बैक मसल विल हैव गुड स्ट्रेच, स्टमक मसल, चेस्ट विल हैव गुड स्ट्रेच, स्ट्रेच विल ओपन अप, सो ऑक्सीजन लेवल बढ़ जाएगा। देखो अभी कभी भी ओपन हो जाएगा तुम्हारा ऑक्सीजन लेवल बढ़ेगा, ब्रीदिंग रिस्पायरेटरी सिस्टम के लिए वो इम्प्रूवमेंट के लिए हेल्प करेगा, ठीक है। और सपोर्ट है ना, अस्थमा भी लिख दो अगर तुमको ज़रूरत पड़ी तो, ठीक है। बैक वाला है जो है यहाँ पे इस जिसका बैक का प्रॉब्लम है वो लोग नहीं करेंगे, क्योंकि ये जैसे हम लोगों ने पहले बोला था, अगर स्लिप डिस्क है तो हम लोग बैक बेंड नहीं कर सकते, राइट। तो स्लिप डिस्क वाले लोगों के लिए दिस इज़ नॉट गुड। इसको यहाँ पे ना अपन थोड़ा सा एक डिस्क बना देते हैं, ये डिस्क, ठीक है। एंड देन जॉइंट पेन जिनको रहेगा ना, इट इज़ नॉट गुड फॉर देम, ठीक है। ये क्या करेगा, गैस्ट्रो और डाइफेसिया माने इंजेशन इंडाइजेशन, इसको गैस्ट्रो का प्रॉब्लम है, इंडाइजेशन का प्रॉब्लम है, इसको सॉल्व कर देगा, ठीक है। अभी ये माइग्रेन के लिए और बीपी के लिए इट्स नॉट गुड, आई डोंट नो व्हाई बट इट्स नॉट गुड। कॉन्ट्रा इंडिकेशन में लिख दियो, कॉन्ट्रा इंडिकेशन कुछ नहीं आया तो ये भी लिख दो, प्रेगनेंसी अपना ये कॉमन APH ग्रुप तो है ही, वो तो तुम लिख ही सकते हो। तो कॉन्ट्रा इंडिकेशन भी तुमको बहुत ज़्यादा लर्न करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, अनलेस दे आर आस्किंग स्पेसिफिकली फॉर MCQ कि भाई डाइस्पेपिसिन सर्च कर लियो, माने इंजेक्शन के लिए, इंडाइजेशन के लिए कौन सा हेल्पफुल है, तो तुम लिख सकते हो, ये प्लस पॉइंट है, ग्रीन में लिखा है ना, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट वन इज़ फॉर हियर लोगो उष्ट्रासना में देखो, हाँ इसमें थोड़ा सा एक मेंशन करना भूल गए मैं, लुक अहेड, स्ट्रेट कंटिन्यू स्ट्रेट देखना है और इनहेल करना है एट द बिगिनिंग, तुमको इनहेल करना है, दिस इज टिक डायग्राम, ठीक है। उष्ट्रासना, अभी उष्ट्रासना में क्या है, तुम्हारे ये मसल स्ट्रेच हो रहे हैं, स्ट्रेंथन हो रहे हैं, राइट। शोल्डर के, पेट वाले, बैक वाले, चेस्ट ओपन हो रही है, तो ऑब्वियसली अपना वो लंग ज़्यादा आ जाएगा, O2 का कैपेसिटी बढ़ रहा है, O2 ज़्यादा बढ़ेगा। देन अस्थमा के लिए क्योर, जो ऊपर क्या है वही नीचे भी आ जाएंगे, ठीक है। आर्थराइटिस के लिए जिनको जॉइंट पेन है उनके लिए दिस इज़ नॉट गुड, टू यू ऑलवेज स्टार्ट विथ दिस पोजिशन ऑन दी विथ वज्रासना, सी हियर वज्रासना। सो जिनको नी का प्रॉब्लम है ना, वो वज्रासना में नहीं बैठ सकते, यू नीड टू नो दैट। सो वो आप उसको कॉन्ट्रा इंडिकेशन में डाल सकते हो, ठीक है। देन वर्टिगो, अगर तुम्हारा हेड पीछे जा रहा है, राइट, तो तुमको वर्टिगो की डिजीनेस लग सकता है, एंड जॉइंट पेन हो सकता है, ठीक है। देन सूर्य भेदन प्राणायाम दिख रहा है कैमरा में, दिख रहा है। इसमें क्या है ना, ऐसे फिंगर्स करना है, इस पोजीशन को क्या बोलते हैं, इस पोजीशन को क्या बोलते हैं, कुछ लिखा नहीं है। एक दूसरा प्राणायाम है जिसके लिए पोजीशन का नाम लिखा हुआ है। व्हाट इज़ द डिफरेंस इन नाड़ी शोधन और सूर्य भेदन में? पता है कि सूर्य भेदन में ना सिर्फ वी इनहेल ओनली थ्रू राइट नॉस्ट्रल, ठीक है। तो लेफ्ट को जाना ही नहीं है, हमेशा राइट से ही इनहेल करना है, एक्सेल करना है, इनहेल करना है, एक्सेल करना है, दैट्स इट। या फिर तुम एक्सेल शायद इसलिए नहीं करते, लेकिन ये कीवर्ड लिख दियो कि सिर्फ इनहेल आपको सिर्फ राइट नॉस्ट्रल से करना है, दैट्स द की डिफरेंस, इफ MCQ में पूछ लेता है तो, ठीक है। फिर ये जो है फ्रंटल साइनस सॉल्व करता है, इसका प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करता है। दिस इज़ वेरी वार्म, हाँ गाश, हाँ दिस इज़ नॉट गुड फॉर एसिडिटी, यू नो व्हाई, बिकॉज इससे बॉडी का हीट बहुत बढ़ता है। लो BP के लिए दिस इज़ गुड, and this purifies it purifies worms, it purifies worms here। इसमें ना स्टमक के भी ये वार्म क्लीनिंग प्रोसेस है, इसमें प्यूरिफाइज योर वर्म, ब्रेन का भी प्यूरिफिकेशन होता है इसमें, इंटेस्टाइन के जो वार्म्स है उसके लिए भी, वो भी क्योर करने में हेल्प होता है, एसिडिटी के लिए गुड नहीं है। अभी कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशन में ना इसके बहुत ज़्यादा कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशन हो, क्या फालतू से कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशन लिखेंगे कि जो फिंगर्स को हम लोगों को इसी पोजीशन में रखना है हमेशा के लिए, राइट। तो जो लोगों को इस पोजीशन में, या फिर यहाँ पे फ्रैक्चर हुआ है, यहाँ पे कुछ पेन है, दोज पीपल कैन नॉट डू दैट। जिनको रिस्ट प्रॉब्लम है वो यहाँ पे होल्ड भी नहीं कर सकते इस पोजीशन को बहुत देर तक, राइट। तो यू कैन ऐड दैट इन अ कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशन। भुजंगासन, ये बहुत बार PYQ में आया हुआ है, इसको अच्छे से कर लियो, ठीक है। सो जाओ, इन प्रोन पोजीशन में सो जाओ। जब व्हेन यू आर रेजिंग स्लोली रेज योर अपर बॉडी वाइल रेजिंग, ब्रीद इन, सी यहाँ पे इधर लिखा हुआ है ब्रीद इन, ठीक है। जैसे ये इन्फॉर्मेशन है, पहले में लिख देते हैं अभी, ठीक है। व्हेन यू आर डूइंग दिस, ये बेनिफिशियल किसके लिए है, काइफोसिस के लिए, लॉर्डोसिस दोनों के लिए भी है। तो याद रखो कि भाई अपर और लोअर दोनों का है, तो भी दोनों के लिए बेनिफिशियल है ये। देन इट इज़ गुड टू डू, रिमेंबर हम लोगों ने बोला था ये हलासन के बाद करना चाहिए फॉर बेटर बेनिफिट, तो वो भी याद रखो। एंड ये जो है चेस्ट ओपन कर देता है, शोल्डर के जो मसल्स है उसको स्ट्रेंथनिंग करेगा, बैक के मसल्स है उसको स्ट्रेंथनिंग करेगा। एट द सेम टाइम इट इज़ अ कॉन्ट्रा इंडिकेशन फॉर बैक, क्योंकि जिनका सर्जरी हुआ है वो लोगों को प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है। अगेन अपना APH वाला ग्रुप तुम ऐड कर दो कॉन्ट्रा इंडिकेशन के लिए। और बाकी अगर कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है तो मसल स्ट्रेच कर रहे हो तो तुम लिख ही सकते हो कि भाई ये जो है एब्डोमेन के चेस्ट के मसल स्ट्रेच हो रहे हैं तुम्हारे, ठीक है। तो कोई भी ये सारे जो आसन है अगर करके देखोगे ना तो भाई बेनिफिट लिखने में तो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं आएगी, ठीक है। शालाभासन, शालाभासन में क्या है, लेग अप कर रहे हैं हम लोग इसको स्लोली 30 एंगल से 35 एंगल लिखो ही मत, इसमें कितने एंगल तक जाना है ना ये एक्चुअली पर्सन टू पर्सन मैटर करता है। मेरा तो हार्डली 30% जाता है, तो क्या ही कहें, ठीक है। शालाभासन में लाई डाउन ऑन अ प्रॉन पोजीशन, ठीक है। फिर स्लोली अपने जो हाथ है उसका जो पाम ज़मीन की साइड से आना चाहिए। ऐसे फालतू फालतू चीज़ें लोगों अगर तुमको प्रोसेस में कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है तो, ठीक है। फिर स्लोली पैर ऊपर करो, ठीक है। जैसे जैसे आप पैर ऊपर करोगे तो यू विल नो कि आपके जो बैक के मसल्स हैं वो वर्क कर रहे हैं, आपके एब्डोमेन के मसल्स काम कर रहे हैं, आपका पेल्विक जो वेस्ट के मसल्स हैं, वेस्ट मसल विल वर्क वेल। देखो ये इसको ना भूल जाएंगे बाद में, अभी तो याद है पढ़ाई अभी की है इसलिए वेस्ट मसल्स स्ट्रेंथन हो जाएंगे, ठीक है। फिर ये क्या है ना, ये थाइस का फैट रिड्यूस करने में भी हेल्प करता है, ठीक है। when you are excelling, you exhale when you are keeping your leg down, make sure you exhale, okay. And then this is good for ग्रीन कलर में डॉट डॉट दिखा है अपने, तो फिर मतलब ये कॉन्स्टिपेशन के लिए अच्छा है, ठीक है। डाइजेस्ट कॉन्स्टिपेशन के लिए अच्छा है, मतलब तुम डाइजेशन भी लिख दो, डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम अच्छा करता है वो भी लिख दो। अभी इसमें ना कुछ स्पेसिफिक अच्छे से ये है, इसमें MCQ आ सकते हैं, विल गो थ्रू इट, बट पहले हम लोग कॉन्ट्रा इंडिकेशन कर लेते हैं। ये अक्यूट बैक पेन के लिए, स्लिप डिस्क के लिए सही नहीं है, माने जो बैक पेन सालों से चला आ रहा है उससे वो जिनको ऐसा पेन है वो लोग ये नहीं करें, ठीक है। अपना APH ग्रुप है ही, और BP के लिए, BP के लोगों ने भी नहीं करना है, क्योंकि ब्लड क्या होगा ना बड़े ज़ोर शोर से इधर बढ़ेगा तो भाई वेन बस्ट हो जाएगी, हाई BP वाले लोग करेंगे तो, ठीक है। अभी इससे बेनिफिट क्या है ना, यूरिनरी डिसऑर्डर, तो यूरिनरी डिसऑर्डर है ये स्ट्रेंथन द यूटेरस एंड रिप्रोडक्शन सिस्टम। तो मुझे लगता है जहाँ से पैर हमारे ऊपर हो रहे हैं तो यहाँ पे जो मसल वर्क कर रहे हैं ना, तो इट विल गिव अस द बेनिफिट अबाउट ऑल द ऑर्गन्स लोकेटेड हियर। सो यूरिनरी सिस्टम, यूट्रस, रिप्रोडक्शन सिस्टम, मेनेस्ट्रुअल के जो डिसऑर्डर्स है उसको फिक्स करने में भी करेगा। एट द सेम टाइम जिनको मेजर मेनेस्ट्रुअल के प्रॉब्लम है ना उसको ये नहीं करना चाहिए, ठीक है। एंड इन द बिगिनिंग यू नीड टू इनहेल, ये मैं भूल गया बताना, बट ठीक है। वेस्ट के मसल स्ट्रेंथन हो जाएंगे। सुप्त वज्रासना, गाश 1 आवर। सुप्त वज्रासना, सिट इन वज्रासना तो दिख ही रहा है, देखो इधर वज्रासना, आधे नाम में ही लिखा है वज्रासना, तो सिट इन वज्रासना एंड स्लोली लाई डाउन। अभी ये जो है ना मत्स्यासना और वज्रासना में कंफ्यूज नहीं करियो, इसके नाम में तो वैसा है, उसके अर्ध मत्स्यासना है, इसमें सुप्त वज्रासना है, बाकी पोजीशन एकदम सेम है, ठीक है। तो बाकी पोजीशन आई एम नॉट गोना एक्सप्लेन एनीथिंग। सो ब्रीदिंग इसका डीप एंड स्लो रहेगा, वज्रासन से स्टार्ट करना है उसको। जब आप बैक टू पोजीशन आओगे तो वही वज्रासन में आओगे ऐसे ही प्रोसेस में लिख देना, ठीक है। अभी प्रॉब्लम क्या है इसके, प्रॉब्लम ये है कि जिनको नी का प्रॉब्लम है, वर्टिगो का प्रॉब्लम है, जॉइंट्स प्रॉब्लम माने वो लोग वज्रासन में नहीं बैठ सकते, तो उनके लिए वो जिनका नी सर्जरी हुआ है वो नहीं कर सकते। बैक स्लिप डिस्क वाले प्रॉब्लम है, देखो बैक अप जा रही है माने यू आर बेंडिंग बैक काइंड ऑफ, तो स्लिप डिस्क वाले लोग नहीं कर सकते। प्रेग्नेंट पीपल नहीं कर सकते। आप उसको हर्निया भी लिख सकते हो जी, क्योंकि हर्निया में क्या होता है ना, अपना स्टमक के मसल स्ट्रेच हो रहे हैं, तो हर्निया का भी लिख दियो। देन हियर इट सेज पेल्विक मसल टोन हो जाते हैं, या आई वाज ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट माय ओन हैंडराइटिंग। सो व्हाट आर द बेनिफिट्स, हाई BP वाले लोगों को नहीं करना है। देखो अभी ये हार्ट है अपना, हार्ट के पीछे ये जो है नेक नीचे गया है तो हार्ट प्रॉब्लम है, सॉरी BP प्रॉब्लम है, हाई BP प्रॉब्लम, तो नहीं करना है इसको, ठीक है। व्हाट आर द बेनिफिट्स, ये अच्छे से फ्लेक्सिबल बन जाती है, बैक फ्लेक्सिबल बनती है। देन पेल्विक मसल्स जो है वो टोन हो जाते हैं। इट रेगुलेट्स द एंड्रेनल ग्लैंड, ADRENAL, स्पेलिंग सही लिखा है मैंने देख के। तो इसमें क्या होता है ना, किडनी का फंक्शन इंप्रूव हो जाता है। ये ग्लैंड है, आई गूगल्ड इट कि क्या होता है इससे। तो ये जो ग्लैंड है वो आपको नहीं नाम याद रखा तो वही चलेगा, लेकिन पेल्विक मसल है ना यहाँ पे स्ट्रेच हो रहा है, तो ये लिख दो कि किडनी का फंक्शन अच्छे से हो रहा है। फिर हार्मोन, ये ग्लैंड की वजह से ना हार्मोन भी बैलेंस रहते हैं, ठीक है। देन ब्लड सर्कुलेशन अच्छे से होता है। जब ये हेड डाउन हो रहा है तो ब्लड सर्कुलेशन अच्छे से हो रहा है। चेस्ट अप हो रही है, चेस्ट ओपन अप हो रही है, मतलब ऑक्सीजन बढ़ेगा, लंग्स का फंक्शनलिटी बढ़ेगा। ठीक है, थक गई मैं। अच्छा ये पॉज भी नहीं हो रहा, अरे ये पॉज होता है।